Hey, good morning, Steve. How are
Hello.
you? Greetings from Toronto, Canada.
All right. Thanks for
Yeah, you
having
got
me.
lots of fans here, you know. Did you know that?
Nice. I did not know that. That's good to hear.
Lots of Canadian fans. Listen, congratulations, season two. I love this series. It's so much fun, especially being a mom to two grown boys, though. But boy, can I ever like relate to the mischief. Unbelievable. But I wanted to ask you, I know that this show does take a lot of time to put together. It's not something like you draw it out, you voice it, and it's on the air. It takes a lot of time. So were you guys kind of, before you even got the thumbs up for season two, kind of already gestating how you would see season two? How does that work?
Yeah, I've always got ideas, so I didn't miss a beat. After season one, I started writing right away, and that takes a long time just to get those story ideas together. And then it ends up taking almost 17 months, start to finish, for different reasons than usual. Usually, animation takes the time because they're animating
Right.
frame by frame. With us, it's more different problems. We do so much improv. It takes a long time to edit the audio tracks. I do a lot of the writing myself, and that just puts a lot of burden on me. So,
Yeah.
you kind of have to create a pipeline that frees up my time. But yeah, it ends up, even though it's a simple show, it does take a while to make.
Yeah, I can imagine. What is the I mean, I would think by now you have some help with writing. I mean, I know you take on the bulk of it, of course, but I wonder what like the writer's room is like when you're creating, like thinking about the crazy situations that Tom can get in. I can't even imagine what that is like.
Yeah, no, we definitely have great writers that help out quite a bit, and a lot of it is in the idea generation and that initial spark of just what's a good situation to throw them in, because it's not easy stumbling on those. Even though they get crazy,
Yeah,
when these work well, the starting point is equally grounded, relatable, logical, and then it gets crazy because of the decision making and the advice. If it just starts out crazy and it doesn't resonate the same way. So the trick is to find these things where it's real and you find nuggets of grown up logic that are equally wrong
right.
and kind of relatable. When you stumble on those, that's when the show works. It's like, that's really wrong, really terrible, but I kind of have done some version of that myself.
Well, that was my
That's
next
when the show.
question because yes, because I wanted to know how much of Steve is in Tom. Like when you look back at your when you were 10-year-old Steve, I mean, come on, all kids get into crazy situations. Not so much as what
Yeah,
we see, but how much of you is in this guy?
I think what's in there of me is just the general worldview. Even from a young age, I kind of might look around at any given situation and say, why is everyone crazy except me? Am I the only normal one here? And I think that sensibility is the humor that drives the show. That's why I
Yeah,
try to cast big personalities, crazy personalities that kind of steamroll me because they're all so opinionated, even though they're all so wrong. And then I'm just absorbing it and
yeah,
questioning it, yet going along with it.
yeah.
So I think that worldview is pure me. It's just looking at everyone and just saying, "Are you sure about that? Are
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
sure you're?" That's the show. Really is looking at all the maniacs around me.
Oh, yeah, we are surrounded by a lot of crazy people. There's no question. Okay. Well, like you said, big personalities. Let's just talk about some of these guest voices. And now the wonderful Jennifer Coolidge, who is a season regular. I don't think you can top Jennifer Coolidge. So when you have an improv master like her and just a comedic mind like that, my God, what a gift. You just must let her riff, I would think.
Yeah, those sessions are so much fun, especially when we did them in person this season. Like you said, she's hysterical and great at improv, like you'd expect. But there's something about her in particular that is where she goes is so unexpected and like
Right.
mischievous almost. It's almost like, where's she going with this? And sometimes as she's doing it, I'm like, all right, we're never going to use this. This is just too much of a tangent. This is too weird. And then lo and behold, later we're like, that actually works very well. So a lot of her stuff has just got a a weird, unexpected quality to it that I love. She's just fun, and there's something really edgy and unexpected about the performance. So yeah, she's just amazing to work with, and we've,
Yeah.
luckily enough, we got a lot of people like that. It's been a real gift, all the people we've been able to get.
Yeah, I was going to ask, about some of the other people that we are going to hear in season 2. Was there anybody that you were, particularly excited about working with, other than Jennifer, of course, but you'd been working with her anyway?
Yes, so many. I mean, Jason Schwartzman was hysterical. We did a
Yeah.
really fun session with him. And Steph Tolev, who's a newer. We have other names you might know more, but she's just hysterical. She plays the crossing guard and the widow of the motivational speaker who Tom kills.
Yeah.
And she's a great example of just a big personality who, even in the room, the physicality, that the way she tries to intimidate me is a lot of fun. But Duchovny is great and so much fun to do it with. Zosha Mamet was really funny. Melissa
she's great.
Villaseñor is so nice, and yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, honestly, what a, like I said earlier, like what a gift that you're giving us, but also for you to be able to work with these people. It must be extraordinary. So what are you most excited for fans to look forward to for season 2?
It's really just watching Tom go through his year and getting worse and worse. The fun thing about season 2 is that we know everyone better.
Right.
It's not just introducing characters. Like, this person, the backstory, and we're learning more about them. We're going into their homes and into their basements and on trips with them. And like in season 1, Dakota's mom, who Jennifer plays, was just the mom of another student.
Yeah.
Now we've got history with her.
Right.
Tom ends up inside a hot tub with her in the Hamptons. So it's the deeper level that we know everyone. It just makes the whole season resonate in a different way, I think.
Yeah, well, let's just hope Tom doesn't figure it out so that we can get another season. So thank you so much for your time today, Steve. Really appreciate it. And here in Canada, we are really looking forward to this new season. So thanks for your time today. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you so
have
much.
a good day.
It was great.
Okay, bye-bye.
You too.
Thanks.